Hi, I'm Kathleen Nightingale here with the fabulous Kelli Lavelle, wonderful client and lovely lady that I worked with. And I'm just here to interview Kelli and ask a few questions about, the results she had and how things worked out for her. Glad to have you here, Kelli. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask, what particular challenge were you having that led you to, sign up for my services?
I kind of felt stuck, and I was trying to get myself unstuck for probably a good year. And I felt that I needed maybe a third party that knew nothing about me, that I could give them all my ideas, and maybe they could help me get to the bottom of why I'm getting stuck and why I can't find my path.
Hmm.
And that's how I found Kathy.
Yeah, and what did that feel like? Hmm.
That feeling of stuck.
Yeah.
It felt like I felt very heavy and just kind of frustrated, and it just kind of consumed my mind of what is it? What I'm currently doing is not making me happy, but what is it? What is going to make me happy?
Mhm.
And the interesting thing was my current situation didn't always make me unhappy. I think I outgrew it, and I was ready to set out to find something that I could create on my own instead
Uh-huh.
of instead of working for somebody.
Oh, okay. And so then, what answers or inspiration did you get from, working with me and what did you discover and what turned things around?
Well, I know the first and second um, session, we did a lot of different exercises and wrote a mantra and really focus on the positive and try to bring up what was maybe being pushed down all these years. And I think it was the third or fourth session is when I started to see the light and kind of realize what I was meant to do. And it was
Mhm.
interesting. I kind of discovered it in my early 20s already, but I had covered it up all these years. And then we were able to uncover it and decide that that really was the true path. I kind of knew more in my early 20s than I realized I did.
Uh-huh. Sometimes we get stuck in our head and, we have to get out of our head and into our heart.
Yep. And that's definitely, and then once I had that epiphany that day, I just instantly felt lighter and warmer, and it consumed my mind and all these ideas of what I could do with my business idea. But it came very easily. It wasn't stressful. It was like a very nice, easy feeling, like I was being pulled gently and not like I was pushing or forcing anything.
That's fabulous. We like ease and flow. And so, what specific results have you had then because of it? And how is your life different now?
Well, I think what really kind of moved my brain, I was like, kind of my brain waves or my way of thinking, is when we did the hypnosis of my future self. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I've always looked at like the past and like the present, but I never went that far in the future. And that really opened up a lot of things for me. In fact, I think about that moment every day about talking to my future self.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I kind of reflect on my future self often, and it's a good feeling. Um, and it's a very interesting feeling. I've never felt that way before. So that was probably the coolest, newest thing that ever happened to me.
So interesting in a good way, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And so, what are you able to implement, going forward after all of this?
Well, I have the beginnings of my business plan. Every week I work on new ideas to move forward with my business. And I have a timeline in mind of when I want to actually implement it, and that I'm financially ready. And that I'm financially ready now, but I want to do it the smart way with the business plan and have all my ducks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And you're talking about how you just made a major shift in your career.
Yes.
And how good that feels, right?
Yes. Yes. And that helped me to realize that my current situation is not working one bit. And what was I trying to accomplish? It was time to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, I feel excellent.
Great. I'm so happy for you because you really deserve that, and it's just been great working for you. So
Oh, thank
working with you, I should say. So working together,
Yeah.
was fantastic. So would you recommend my services then?
Oh, definitely. I from your credentials, I knew you'd be helpful, but I am really blown away about how much we accomplished in such a short amount of time. So
Uh-huh.
it was worth every penny. And I would definitely recommend your services.
Thank you. That's why I call it rapid breakthrough. I like to get those results. So,
Yeah.
let's just get unstuck and move on.
Yes. And the fact that the sessions don't just end with the sessions, you're very generous with your time and you can email back and forth. So
Mm-hmm.
that was really fun too.
Yes, I enjoyed it as well. I'm passionate about helping people like you because I love to see you, follow your passion. So
Yeah.
that's really great. Okay, well, thanks for chatting, and I wish you all the best. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in.